The survivors of a plane crash in a remote part of the Andes have to work together to survive in Society of the Snow.
Well, BackstageOO.com's Jonathan Stenvall spoke with the director of the film and joins us this morning.
Yeah, I got to talk to J.A. Bayona, who's actually directed the Lord of the Rings series. He also did Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, so he's done some really big projects. But with this one, Society of the Snow, he really goes into detail, and they actually filmed in the mountains. He talks more about it. This is Society of the Snow.
¿Qué pasa cuando el mundo te abandona? Cuando no tenés comida y te estás muriendo.
Jay, it's so good to talk to you again.
Thank you.
So I know we were talking last night about the film, and like I said, I want to now say it on camera. I am nominating it for Best Picture and Best Director. I mean, truly phenomenal, the story that you told, and I know it's been told before, but I want to go into actually putting this all together because there were 16 survivors, so I'm assuming there's 16 different versions of the story that could have been told. How do you take all that information and process it to put this story out?
Yeah, like two big challenges here. One is it's a non-fiction book, so it's interviews on the 16 survivors, interviews 35 years after the accident, so it has the weight of the time that had passed. And the other thing is to find a common denominator. What was the essence of the story, you know? The idea that glued them together, you know? So that was a whole exploration. Basically what we decided is to go through the same journey. We shot chronologically with the actors. We had 140 days to recreate a journey that was 72 days. So we had the time to go through all the most important moments. And by doing so, we started to understand what was to be there, what they went through, and to understand the essence of the story, which at the end, when I see the film now, is to understand that you and I are the same thing. The way they gave each other to the other ones, that was the way to survive. There was this moment that they knew, if you leave, I will live in you, you know? And we gave the chance, the audience, to go through that experience, through the perspective, the point of view we are using in the story to tell the tale.
What do you want the audience to take away? Because obviously there is still debate. There is, in a way, a stigma of what has happened. And one of the things that I learned through the story is the love and the brotherhood they came across. And like you said, them willing to give themselves to their friends so they can survive. But what do you want the audience to take from?
You know, the stigma in this story comes from the fact that they always put the accent in the cannibalism, in the person who's eating the corpse of a friend. But if you change the perspective and you tell the story from the person who gives his body to help his friend to arrive, that's a movie about generosity, extreme generosity. That's a movie about love. That's a movie of understanding the pain and the suffering of the other ones, which is a total different meaning. You know, that's the power of film. Just by changing the perspective, the point of view, it's a different story.
This movie is absolutely phenomenal. Dave and I probably see 150, 200 movies a year, and only give a 10 out of 10 to maybe one or two per year, and this is one of them. A phenomenal film. The attention to detail that he goes into actually recreate this. And in the next hour, Roberto Canesso, who was actually in the plane crash and went through all of that, he's going to be with us in the 9 a.m. hour, so stick around for that. And my travel and accommodation was provided by Netflix.
I love true stories. I mean, you can just really put your heart and soul into it while you're watching it.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I mean,
all right.
Yeah,
Can't wait to check it out. Thank you.